Elected officials, federal and local, on both sides of the aisle are reacting to the news today from the Supreme Court, striking down these tariffs. Teresa Marsenberg joining us now with reaction from Congressman Joe Morelle. And Teresa, what did he have to say here?
Well, Natalie, I sat down with Congressman Morelle for an exclusive conversation about a different issue, elections. But we began with his reaction to the Supreme Court ruling on those tariffs today.
The Chief Justice who wrote it said, sorry, you just read the Constitution. It's pretty clear you don't have these powers.
U.S. Congressman Joe Morelle, a Democrat who's seeking a fifth term in office, says the president overreached when it comes to imposing tariffs on countries. And Morelle believes the president would try similar tactics when it comes to the upcoming midterm elections.
And look, the president he does say the quiet part out loud. He's not shy about saying, I'm going to use my powers in an unconstitutional way to try to skew the results of an election. So my job is to go around the country, talk to my colleagues, talk to lawyers who are willing to work pro bono to stop the kinds of things that the president's talking about.
While the SAVE Act is being debated in Congress, Morelle says he wants to make sure local elections officials and voting rights advocates are aware of what could happen if the bill is signed into law or if the president takes executive action.
This isn't about, again, non-citizens, if you will. This is also the availability of these documents for some individuals.
Under the federal proposal, proof of citizenship, photo IDs, and other requirements will be needed to either register to vote or cast a ballot. As supporters of the SAVE Act point out, many states already require a photo ID to cast a ballot, and efforts to prevent fraud and ensure only citizens are registered to vote should not be an issue. But Morelle maintains what's being proposed is not about election reform.
This bill, if it passes all 50 states, will take all the voter file information about you and send it to the Department of Homeland Security. These are the people that run ICE, that are running rampant in our streets in America. They're not going to have every single piece of data about you as a voter.
The SAVE Act is currently awaiting action in the U.S. Senate. If it becomes law, it would take effect immediately. So elected leaders on both sides of the aisle, elections officials, and voting rights advocates are closely watching what happens as we approach the midterm.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.